Hi, welcome back to QuantifiedStrategies.com. Today, we show a stocks in play strategy. What if we told you that the famous opening range breakout strategy only yielded a 3.2% annual return between 2016 and 2023? That is far below the S&P 500. But when researchers applied a specific stocks in play filter based on relative volume, that same strategy's total return jumped from a measly 29% to a staggering 1,637%. In this video, we show you the trading rules and the backtest. Most retail traders are fighting a losing battle when they trade the opening range breakout, abbreviated ORB. Since 2020, retail participation has exploded, but so has the dominance of high-frequency trading algorithms. If you're just trading random patterns, you're likely the liquidity for the big players. But what if you could isolate the exact moments when a stock is truly in play? Many traders use the opening range breakout. It identifies the high and low of the first few minutes of trading and takes a position when the price breaks that range. Then take a trade when the price breaks above the high or short if it breaks below the low during that opening range. But here's the reality. If you apply this broadly to every stock, the results are lackluster. We have backtested this ourselves many times. However, in a recent study by Carlo Zaratini et al. Called A Profitable Day Trading Strategy for the U.S. Equity Market, they offer a twist to the classical opening range breakout strategy. It's a stock-in-play trading strategy. Their study from 2016 to 2023, the base ORB strategy only yielded a 3.2% annual return, far below the S&P 500. Why so weak? The authors suggest that trading all eligible stocks fails to isolate days where there is an abnormal imbalance of supply and demand. Without that imbalance, even a breakout doesn't deliver strong moves, or transaction costs kill the edge. The game changer: only trade the stocks in play. What is a stock in play? It's a stock showing unusually high trading activity, typically driven by a catalyst, for example, earnings surprise, merger announcement, FDA news, etc. The refined strategy says, don't trade every breakout. Only trade those breakouts in stocks that meet eligibility filters and are in play. By doing so, you isolate high-activity trades where supply and demand imbalance creates a stronger trend and thus a better edge. The catalyst is measured by using relative volume.
The authors used a 5-minute look-back period and included only stocks which had a price above $5, average 14-day volume above 1 million shares, and 14-day ATR above 50 cents. For a stock to be in play, the relative volume needs to be at least 100%. The higher the relative volume, the better the result. The exact framework for the 5-minute ORB strategy that outperformed all other time frames is the following. First, make sure the asset is both liquid and volatile. For stocks, this typically means the price should be above $5, the average daily volume should exceed 1 million shares, and the average true range should be greater than 50 cents. Next, observe the first 5-minute candle after the market opens. If the candle is bullish, you only look for a long trade. If it is bearish, you only consider a short trade. The entry occurs when the price breaks above the high or below the low of that initial 5-minute range. Finally, apply strict risk management. Place your stop loss at a distance equal to 10% of the 14-day ATR from your entry price, and make sure that the total risk on any single trade does not exceed 1% of your trading capital. Before we present you the results, please like and subscribe if you want to receive more trading strategies. We publish several times weekly. Now, the data speaks for itself. By refining the ORB strategy to only trade the top 20 stocks with the highest relative volume, the total return from 2016 to 2023 jumped from a measly 29% to a staggering 1,637%.
That is an annual return of 41.6% with a Sharpe ratio of 2.81. This strategy works because it identifies abnormal imbalances between supply and demand that persist throughout the day. Why use a 5-minute breakout? Because the study showed that the shorter opening range allowed the strategy to capture more of the trend on strong days. Longer time frames, 15, 30, 60 minutes, produced much weaker returns, even when applied to stocks in play. The stocks in play strategy shows how adding one major filter, high relative volume in the opening range, transforms an underperforming breakout system into a highly profitable one. Before you run off and implement this exactly, here are some practical tips and caveats. First, please backtest yourself. There might be other twists and filters you can use. We know traders who trade opening range breakouts using other filters successfully. Second, transaction costs, slippage, and spreads matter a lot, especially for day trading. The referenced backtest assumed $0.0035 per share commission. Third, the study covers U.S. equities from 2016 to 2023. Results may differ in other markets, in less liquid stocks, or in changed market regimes. Fourth, stocks in play means strong underlying catalyst. Don't assume every high relative volume breakout will work. The list of worst performing stocks in the study shows even with these filters, some stocks lost big. Finally, we have not confirmed the results from the research paper. Backtests are past performance. They don't guarantee future results. Market structure could change. Use this as a framework, not a guarantee. Are today's successful traders trading stocks in play? We know for sure that intraday trend and momentum traders use variations of the strategy provided. They might use other criteria, but they use some kind of a volume filter. The stocks in play strategy is not something you can trade on a laptop on the beach. As with any strategy, it requires hard work and a lot of backtesting. The market offers no free lunch. Day trading can be a sustainable source of income for a few traders, but only if you are disciplined and data-driven. We have presented you with a stocks in play strategy, and we recommend that you backtest it yourself. Good luck trading! If you enjoyed this breakdown and you want more systematic trading ideas, please like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell.